Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. So today we have two new anchors doing this. We'll keep switching probably in between four. And we have Lewis and Connor. So we're going to go over the Commanders and the Bears in Sunday night's games, or Sunday in general. So the Commanders and the Bears. Lewis, what you got to say about just starting off?
Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. Both of the teams are pretty terrible. So it might actually be a good game. Both of them have, they're not electric offenses, but they're kind of stupid offenses. So it might be kind of exciting and fun to watch game.
Connor, thoughts on this game?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game to watch. I'm thinking lots of offense, even though both the offenses are not the best right now. But I think Terry McLaurin and Carson Wentz are going to pull it out, though.
The also thing that they're putting in their offense is also Curtis Samuel, who's actually kind of turning into Debo from last year, which is how most wide receivers are starting to become fast receivers that are wide backs.
Connor. So the Commanders are 1-4 and the Bears are 2-3. Do you think the Commanders can pull it off on the road tonight?
Yes, I actually do. I think Terry McLaurin is a very underrated receiver. Carson Wentz is all right, but he has 6 interceptions on the year. It's not terrible, but it's not that good. So.
All right, so we're going to get to the score predictions. We're going to fly through most of these big games. So starting off with me, I have the Bears in this one, 31-28. And then Lewis?
I got the Bears in this one, 21-7.
I got the Commanders in this one, 31-35.
All right, so Vikings-Dolphins. This one is actually becoming a very big game.
Yeah.
But Tua is not playing in this one probably, and expecting Skylar Thompson, the Kansas State quarterback, out of Kansas State, to play in this one.
Let's talk about that Tua topic. Do you think he actually what do you think happened on the game before when he was wobbling around and fell over?
Oh no, I think he was really. I've had 2 concussions myself. You're really you have a ton of nausea, you don't feel too good, and kind of just hurts to move. So I don't know why the doctor would play him in that game, especially against the good defense. But
do you think that's at all his fault that he went back in that game? I think it is because he knows what he feels like, and he probably told. Obviously, bad move by the doctor, but he probably told the doctor he's injury prone. So he wants to prove to people that he can play through injury.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and especially for what was before Tua got injured, a really hot Dolphins offense, and also becoming before the Bills game, they scored 42 and beat the Ravens. So that's probably a trend that's going to go down in this Vikings game, but I think the Vikings are really hot, so it's gonna be really close on this one.
So Nolan, what do you think about this running back matchup? It's Raheem Mostert versus Dalvin Cook. Who do you think's gonna show up?
Probably Dalvin Cook, but that's the obvious. But Raheem Mostert is a very fast running back, and I think he's gonna split carries with Myles Gaskin, who they also need to start getting involved in the offense. But there's a ton of injuries in this game, so even Raheem he might not be playing. So I don't know. It's very close. All right, so let's get to the game predictions on this one. I'll go with this one. The Vikings pull away in a defensive battle, 17-13.
I think the Vikings are going to come out hot, 28-7.
I got the Vikings in an offensive game, 35-42.
Bucks Steelers. So in this one, we don't really know who that quarterback is going to be on the Steelers sideline, but it's between Kenny Pickett and Mitch Trubisky. Who do you guys think who's going to start in this one?
I think it'll be Kenny Pickett, but do you think they ever give Mason Rudolph a chance? Obviously, he's not a superb quarterback, but he can like. The Steelers have no strong. Everybody on their Steelers would be a backup quarterback on any other team. So, do you think they ever give Mason Rudolph a chance, or do you think he's just out of the picture?
I don't know. It's that offense is just always a running team, and they don't need somebody like that. But Connor?
Yeah, I don't think Mason Rudolph has a chance at playing in this game. Mitch Trubisky and Kenny Pickett, I think, both of them have solid reputation there. And Mason Rudolph, he's done a lot for the Steelers, but I don't think he can play in this game.
Well, this one, the Bucs defense, who is the number one rushing defense against the high-heavy rushing offense for Steelers. I think the Bucs are definitely going to pull away, but the Steelers will keep it close with also that defense who has been struggling lately.
Yeah. Najee Harris is going to need to come out strong. The Steelers have a lot of injuries right now on some of their star players. Do you think that'll affect the game?
Well, the big ones are on the offensive side, which is where they hurt. So Deontay Johnson, Pat Freiermuth, and Zach Gentry, their backup tight end. So they're going to have to put that third tight end in there. And then on the Bucs, they're also a little banged up, but not at a star caliber of players. So let's go to the predictions. So in this one, as I said, it's going to be close. The Bucs offense has not been playing so well. So I have 21-17 Bucs.
I think it's going to be a slow game, defensive battle. I got 14-7 Bucs.
I think that the Bucs are going to pull away in this one. I'm going to go 28-17.
All right, so Giants-Ravens in this one.
Saquon Barkley. I mean, they're gonna need to pound the rock heavy on this one because they really don't have any receiver core whatsoever. And I think personally, he's injury prone. I would not be surprised if this game he gets injured. What do you think?
So that's how. This is the type of season where you start getting broken down, but also in the swing of things. So Barkley, who is second in the league behind Nick Chubb in rushing yards, he needs to continue that rookie season for the Giants to win this one.
Nolan, what do you think about Lamar Jackson having the most rushing yards on Baltimore?
Well, he really is that star power, but I mean Lamar, he can do anything, and he's going back to that MVP caliber season. So I think he needs to keep that up for just the Ravens to go over 500 in this season, just because the receivers are not as star-studded, although they do have Mark Andrews. All right, score predictions. I have Ravens 28-17.
Oh, the Ravens have a really electric offense, and I don't think the Giants defense can hold that, and the Ravens defense can hold Saquon, so I got the Ravens 21-14.
I'm actually going to go a different way. I'm going to go Giants here, just because Saquon Barkley's been playing really well. Even though the Ravens' run defense is above average, I think Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones will be able to contain, I guess, push through. So I got the Giants in this one, 20-17.
The Browns, who need to figure out their fourth quarter.
Mac Jones is hurt.
Their last couple games have just been chokes in the final 2 minutes, actually.
That Jets one was atrocious.
Yeah, and they had a big lead against the Los Angeles Chargers, who are a very good team. Though Mac Jones is hurt too. but he's questionable, so he actually might get playing time for the first time in a while. So, who Bailey Zapp, who had 29, they shut out the Lions in the last one. So, what are your thoughts on how the Patriots offense is gonna play against the Browns defense?
Well, Myles Garrett may return this week, but he still has to be shaken up from what happened, and I just don't think that either team isn't very star-studded, so I think it'll be pretty well-matched game.
In the running game, Ramondre Stevenson, who's not Nick Chubb, of course, but he probably will have to play a big role in this game. All right, game predictions. So in this one, I have the Browns 31-3, a big win over the Patriots.
I think the Patriots will come away with this one. We got the Patriots 28-17.
I got the Browns in a close one, 28-24.
So 49ers versus the Falcons. Marcus Mariota versus Jimmy G without Trey Lance in there, of course, who is out for the year. Jimmy G playing like he normally does, just low picks, not a lot of passing yards. Mariota playing also really just not a superstar, but playing to an extent where the Falcons need him to. So, Connor, since the Niners really don't have a big running back right now, it was Jeff Wilson. How do you think he's gonna play?
Jeff Wilson, he's definitely not the best in the league. I don't know. I don't think the Falcons have the best run defense, but I also don't think Jeff Wilson is going to do that well against the Falcons. So I only think Jeff Wilson's going to get around 70 yards, maybe a touchdown if it's at the one, but I don't think he'll get a ton.
I've never really understood the hate around Jimmy Garoppolo. Honestly, he's always seemed like a good quarterback to me. He took him to the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship. But he, I think, is a very good quarterback. Personally, he never seems bad to me. I also think Marcus Mariota is obviously not star quarterback caliber, but he is strong quarterback too with perfect capability to lead a team. So I think it'll be quarterback battle.
All right, so the game predictions on this one, the star-studded receivers in Deebo Samuel and Drake London on the other side. Actually, the Falcons, I think, are just going to pull away in this one since I have a lot of beliefs in this Falcons team, especially with the Niners not having a running back, a big one. And I think the Falcons will pull away 28-24 in the last couple of minutes in this game.
I think I got the Falcons too. They've looked really good to me this season, and I just think it's a good strong team. I got the Falcons 21-14.
In this one, I have the Niners in this one. I just think Niners defense will do pretty well against this Falcons offense. So I got the Niners in a low-scoring game, 17-10. Next, we're going to look at the Jets versus Packers game. Jets actually having a surprising start to the season. And the Packers, I don't know, Aaron Rodgers, he was questionable the first few games, but he's starting to pull away. But
all right, we got Leif. He's going to be our star of the day. So, all right.
What are your predictions to this game?
It should be fairly easy, but, you can never down Aaron Rodgers. But the Jets, they have a hot start. They actually have a winning record. I think it'll be 28-16 Packers locking it in. Thank you.
Thank you, Leif.
All right, Jets actually not looking bad this year. Garrett Wilson looking pretty good. Zach Wilson, pretty good. Got the little Wilson duo. But then the Packers, obviously, I mean, Aaron Jones wasn't up to par last game, but I think he'll come back strong this game. He's a very good running back, and never can count Aaron Rodgers out. So I got Aaron Rodgers and the Packers 21-14.
Yeah, I think the Packers are going to win, but the Jets, I think, are going to make it a close game. Also, Breece Hall doing pretty well this season. Only 56 carries, and then, yeah, you can never count the Jets out, but I do think the Packers are going to win this 21-17.
All right, so the big one that everyone's been waiting for, the Bills and the Chiefs, the rematch of the AFC Championship from 2 years ago and AFC Divisional from last year. So this one, two quarterbacks who have lived up to the hype and what they need to keep doing.
Lath, what do you think about the quarterback battle this game?
So obviously they're both stunning quarterbacks. You know, Patrick Mahomes got that 5 touchdown game previous weeks ago. Only 2 picks, but with the loss of Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce's really been stepping up to play. On the other hand, Josh Allen, he's looking great this season. Of course, had that 4 touchdown game, and his run game's also looking really good. So it'll be a battle, and the running back's not looking too great. Clyde Edwards, he's all right, and Devin Singletary didn't do that great last week. But I'm gonna take the and the Chiefs have home field advantage too, so that sure will play a factor in the game. I'm gonna take the Chiefs actually. I'm gonna take 42-38, locking it in Chiefs.
For sure high scoring game, especially since
Yeah.
both defenses are really banged up and they're also not as star
Electric
powered.
offense.
Yeah. I think this quarterback matchup's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Because how crafty they both can scramble, but Patrick Mahomes is so crafty in the pocket, and Josh Allen's more obviously he's not like boring to watch, but he's more of a fundamental, big, like not afraid quarterback.
And both these players are 4-1. Now here, the game predictions in this one. So this one, as Lath already had the Chiefs winning 42-38. Obviously, everyone's going to predict a high-scoring game. This one's really tough to say, but I think the Bills win this one 31-21. The dominance from Josh Allen will continue.
I think this is going to be like a score on every drive kind of game. So I think I got the Bills 56-48.
Like everyone else has said, it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think Josh Allen and his offense will really step up this game. I think it's going to be Bills 42-35.
Cowboys-Eagles, Sunday Night Football, prime time. The two biggest leaders in the NFC East, 5-0 Eagles, the only undefeated team in the league, and the 4-1 Cowboys, who have been playing well with Cooper Rush at their quarterback position.
All right, so obviously the Eagles with a surprising 5-0 start to the season. They're looking really good. Devontae Smith, outstanding, and A.J. Brown, outstanding. And on the other side, Cowboys, Cooper Rush, with Dak Prescott out, he's really been stepping up. So I'm just going to go straight to the game prediction. I'm going to go Cowboys with the win, 28-21. Eagles take their first loss.
All right, thank you, Lath, for being our guest today.
Yep.
So this one's going to be interesting, but I think the Cowboys are going to win this. Their electric pass rush against the Eagles' offensive line, I don't think they're going to be able to contain it. So I'm going Cowboys 24-17.
In my opinion on this one, the Eagles, who have also had a quarterback who has been playing well, Jalen Hurts, are going to be really shocked to see this star-studded Cowboys defense with Dak Prescott for sure not playing. I think the Eagles win this one in a low-scoring game, 20-13.
Eagles and Cowboys. Cowboys with CeeDee Lamb, Eagles with A.J. Brown. Both have very good receivers and very good offenses. Cooper Rush, I think I'm very good. So I think I got the Eagles in this one though. I think it's going to be 28-18.
Thanks, guys, for listening to the podcast. See you next time.